Grapevine Wines, this is the Kosher Wine Review. I'm here with Michael Gelvin from Hagafen Winery, and today we're here with Frank and Blank. Wait a minute, what's Frank and Blank?
Frank and Blank are mother and father.
Mother and father.
Yeah.
You know, I've told the story before, but maybe you can enlighten us a little deeper with your sommelier background. What is Frank and Blank?
Cabernet Franc
Right.
and Sauvignon Blanc
Right.
were crossed many eons ago.
Wait, they put a white wine or a red wine?
They crossed the grape, not the wines, but the grapevines.
Right.
The grapevines were crossed,
Right.
and they produced a child called Cabernet Sauvignon.
Wait a minute, hold on a minute. But I know people that say they don't like white wine and they love Cabernet. I can only have Cabernet. I only drink Cabernet.
It's red wine. It's not white wine, but it has characteristics of both the red, the father, the Cabernet Franc, and the mother, the Sauvignon Blanc. And that's where Cabernet Sauvignon came from. Cabernet Franc, Cabernet, Sauvignon Blanc, Sauvignon. Cabernet Sauvignon.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to call this a Cab Sav, this is a Sav Blanc, and this is a Cab Franc. Okay? And it's really important to know a little bit of this history because everyone thinks this is the primordial grape when these are the parents of this Cabernet Sauvignon. Today we're having the Cabernet Franc. Earlier we had the, I'll call it the mother, the lighter, the more tart and more interesting and floral. And now we're going with the bolder, heavier, richer. Tell us about this wine. Where does it grow? What are the conditions?
It's a state bottle. The grapes come from our estate winery, our estate vineyards. We have 2 pieces of property in Napa, about 24 acres, on Silverado Trail and on Vichy.
Oh, hey. There we go. Okay.
And these are all estate grapes. They've been in our estate vineyard since 2007. I think they were planted, so they're about 10 years old. It's going up on 10 years old.
This is a 2011, 13.5% alcohol, and let's give it a sniff before our video runs out. Sir, can you tell us our timing? Probably about 30 seconds left. Oh my. 5 seconds left? Okay, perfect. Excellent.
5 minutes.
Okay, we're done. I'm kidding, no.
You have 5 minutes.
So it's interesting when a person says, when they smell the Sauvignon Blanc, really fruity. No. When someone thinks fruity, much more in the Cabernet Franc, as far as like power of fruit versus essence of fruit.
Right.
To me.
There's more. The Sauvignon Blanc adds a finesse to the Cabernet Franc portion of this grape. So it's a finesse that comes. The Cabernet Franc is more powerful. It's bigger. It's bolder.
Okay. Hard to describe smelling a restrictive wall. This wine really does need to breathe a bit with how I'm smelling this aroma, even though it smells great.
Yep.
How much time would you tell people to let this wine breathe in a decanter or by itself just in the bottle with the cork off?
I would say a minimum of an hour, but probably an hour and a half would be better.
God.
So before you're going to use it, before you're going to pour it, it would be a good idea. It's always good to decant the red wine like this because it does add a little more air to the wine and open it up a little more. But either way, in the bottle or in a decanter, an hour to an hour and a half.
Got it. Anyone woken up in the morning and not breathed and tried to go function in your day? That's like having a great, I said like. This is like having a great wine and never letting it breathe. It can never fully function for us. We must breathe, we must stretch out. This wine, according to the man that helped Ernie Ware, the proprietor and head winemaker, put these projects together, is telling us specifically, let the wine breathe. Let's give it a taste. Actually, I'm going to give some I'll call them notes. Wow. So this is what I would call the fruity vegetable stir fry. It's very vegetable-y, but not in its, not asparagus or these off-putting strange notes, but in more of a richer, I always like getting peppers from Cabernet Franc, but this is a little different. Right, this is like an orange pepper, and you know, whereas the green and the yellow are a little more power, the orange is softer. The red is even softer than the orange. I mean, I'm sorry, not the red, but the orange is softer to me than the green and the red. And the yellow actually, but this is more like an orange pepper. But that has all this darker. Yeah, this is a darker berried fruit, kind of drizzled all over in a stir fry where it becomes one aroma. To me, that means, to me, it's balanced as well. This aroma's not going, yeah, hi, I've got this one, and this, and this, and this, and this.
It's sort of smoother across the palate.
100%. Plush is what I'll call it.
Okay.
It's power, but it's plush.
Yeah, that when you get that bright green pepper aroma in some wines, that's usually a sign of not quite enough ripeness.
I'm saying it can overpower a little bit.
Yep.
But this is orange, it's a little backed
softer,
off.
a little bit softer. Yep. Just adds a little complexity to it.
Yeah, it's just like if someone has that darker fruit on the table and someone just kind of takes a slice of that orange pepper nearby, kind of floats together. How much wood? Because it doesn't say on the back of the bottle.
18 months.
18 months. Ladies and gentlemen, you are not getting what most people conceive as 18 months of wood on this wine at all. And I know that age is helping that, the 5 years. Things are integrating now. Things are not still trying to, I'll say, matriculate together. They're working together now.
We use a combination of newer oak and a couple of year-old oak, so you get a little softer.
Tobacco. Big time.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Big time tobacco note.
Yeah.
Here,
It
smell this.
changes in the
Smell
glass.
this, Mr. Off Camera. Smell that tobacco note coming off there now. Fresh rolled cigar.
Oh, I love
I
cigar.
mean, like, here, I'm not a smoker, but to me the elements are really important to help guide people on aromas. And it's
Tobacco.
always nice to
Tobacco,
have
tobacco.
a full, not the same, but you get the tobacco note. This is maybe a little bit more darker, more caramelly style tobacco, and this is a little bit sweeter of a tobacco. Gotta keep
One
everything.
is Dominican, one is Cuban.
L'chaim bracha. We already said a bracha, and we're not cheating.
No.
To life and its greatness. And may all of us open up to the possibilities of whatever see, smell, or hear, and not preconceive it by what someone told us. Medium to heavier weight. Big tobacco note on the palate. Nice fruit. Good acid. This wine is still aging, and it does need to open up. 13.5% alcohol, and close it out for us.
When you taste this, it is just grown.